Good morning, it's Trixie. I hope you're all doing really well. Outfit of the day. Shein Christmas jumper from last year. Shein body warmer from a couple of years ago. TEMU joggy bots, but they're cords. And TEMU slipper Ugg shoe thingy-majiggies. Oh, I need to find my glasses. Hang on. Glasses. God, they're dirty. Hope you're all doing really well. Look at my Christmas tops in the background. I love them. I have also done my bed for Christmas. Yay! Right, today is a big TEMU haul, but I'm just going to pop on the beginning. Kindly, Fitville asked if I wanted to try out their shoes, and I was like, of course I do. Any of the descriptions and stuff I'll put all in the comments below. Any links, any discount vouchers, if I've got any, I will put down below. But I'm just going to whack these on and show you. I love comfy shoes. These are TEMU. They're Uggs style. They're slippers, but I wear them outside. But they had loads of shoes to choose from, like trainers and like what I call sportswear, comfy wear, you know. And I don't really need any more trainers, and I don't do a lot of walking and stuff. But I did think, oh, these boots, these boots look quite cool. They look comfy. They look durable for the old winter in case we get snow, and liberate your toes. Basically, they're really good footwear for comfort, for your feet. They've turned up and I'm really pleased with them actually. I haven't tried them on yet, so I'm going to try them on with you. They're all like well packaged. They're zip up, which I thought was a bit different, and they are completely waterproof. They support your feet, so really good for walking and stuff like that. And I thought ideal for the winter weather, and I chose these ones. Like I said, they've got trainers and all sorts of shoes in there. I went for a size 8, which is the foot size that I am. I will put all of the spiel up on here if there's anything written down, or like I said, if I get a discount code I'll put it on here, but I'll put it all in the descriptions as well. But obviously I just thought I'd whack this on because I needed to put some shoes on, and I thought we're going to give these a go. So I haven't tried them on yet. They are a size 8. We will see. Oh, okay, they slip on very easily. They've got little tags here. Care instructions, but these are going to be really comfy. Yeah, this is the idea of these. They're comfort wear. I wasn't sure whether they were going to look aesthetically pleasing, but actually they're a nice chunky boot, and honestly these have gone on really well. I can imagine these with a nice pair of jeans. Probably not with what I've got on right now, but it doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to show you. Size 8, very comfy actually. I would say could have even sized down, to be honest. But they went on really well. They're just going to be a really comfy pair of boots to wear if I'm going on a day where I know the weather's going to be a bit rubbish. I don't really have anything like this. It's not normally something I would maybe wear, but black goes with everything. So I imagine these with my little leg warmers, wearing a little tights and a skirt, and look how waterproof they are as well. So they're going to be a good winter shoe. And they've got written on the side, I think it's Fitville. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, check them out. Price wise and everything. To be honest, I don't even know what the prices were because they've gifted them to me, which I'm really lucky. But I will put all the links in my descriptions, and if there's any discount codes, and the links for these exact ones if you like them. But good for the winter, so I thought we'd do that on this video. Right, let's crack on with the rest of the video. So yeah, they came really quickly. I just felt like they were really good to deal with as a company, with their emails and stuff. So yeah, impressed with that. Thank you, Fitville, for my shoes. Now we're going to go on to, I'm going to put these back on for now, just because they're my kind of comfy wumfies for in the house. Right, let's have a bit of a cup of tea and then we'll get started. Christmas mug. Put all the Christmas decks up yesterday. Whoop. hello, where you gone, yesterday. So, right, this is a Christmas present haul for my grandson mainly. He is addicted. He loves turtles. He's just like carries little turtle. He's got a teddy bear. It's just super adorable. And I was struggling to know what to get him this year. And I thought, do you know what? I've seen some turtle bits on TEMU. So we're going to get straight into it. So if you know anyone that loves turtles, I just put turtles in on TEMU's search engine and it showed me turtles. So the first thing I've got him is this little hat. It's a really cute. It had it in all colours. And look at that little turtle on there. It says dude. And it's really soft actually. It is an adult's hat, but I think adult and children aren't far different with their heads, are they? So that little hat was £3.25 and I got 80p off price adjustments. I also got 20% off this order. So take 20% off basically. So they were bargains. Right, next, what we're going to pull out my bag. Ooh. So I saw this and thought this was quite cute. I'm going to pop it in a frame. I've got loads of frames, so I will just pop it in there for him. But it is type of turtles. And there is, did you know there was so many different turtles? Look at that. So I'm going to pop that in a little frame for him to have in his bedroom. I just think, I didn't realise there were so many turtles, to be honest. And that little canvas, oh, it was pence. It really was. How much were you, little canvas? I think it was, yeah, 99p with 20% off. So that's a bargain. It actually came in a little tube. So I had my car back. It started leaking water all out of the bottom of it the other day. I had to pull over. Temperature gauge went on. Oh my gosh. Anyway, took it to garage. Luckily, I hadn't done any damage because I topped it up with water. I bought water from a shop, topped it up, what have you. But the radiator had gone something. And to take that out, they had to obviously take the cam belt. The cam belt needed doing, blah, de blah, de blah. Long story short, £800 later, I put the phone down to the garage and cried because, you know, that's all the money I had saved for Christmas, gone. And I'm just like, you know, I'm glad that I had it. I'd saved for it. So for Christmas, but now I'm starting Christmas with no money and it really upset me actually, but it needed doing. It's all done. I had to have oil change, spark plugs, all sorts of stuff. So that car now has cost me, since I've had it, £1,000 because I also had to have a new battery on it a couple of weeks ago. So it's all good to go. Hopefully I shouldn't have any more expenses, but it's always a real pain when you get something like that, especially this time of year. Right, next is a really cute velvety cushion cover. This is going to be for his bed and it's got his name on it, Finley. You could have a name put on it and it's a really cute turtle. So I've got an inner to put in that already. So I'll put that in and that will be a Christmas present for him as well. I mean, they generally like to get toys, don't they? When you give kids things, they're appreciative of them, but they tend to like shove them to the side if it's not a toy. That's how they are at Christmas. So I tend not to buy things that aren't toys, to be fair, but there are some bits here that aren't toys and he will love them. So that little cushion cover, I mean, TEMU is so cheap for cushion covers. £2.90, 20% off. I'm loving my tops in the background. Right, next. Right, this isn't turtles. But it is a present. And I like the fact, sometimes when you order things on TEMU, they don't put them in boxes, and that's really annoying. And, you know, you see it in a box, but when it comes, it's not in a box. But I'm glad to say it's come how it was shown. And it is 36 pieces of ultralight clay. It's air dry clay. So the grandkids love Play-Doh, plasticine, all that sort of stuff. But this is the same sort of thing, but you make things, and if you leave them out in the air, it dries them solid. So I thought this was a really nice creative thing for them. And it has got some little utensils in there, but that is going to be for them to share. And I'm glad it came in this, and it was quite inexpensive. It was £4.80, and I got £1.40 price adjustment on it and 20% off. I think I might have to go and buy another one so I can have one each, so they don't fight over it. So I also got these which are little Play-Doh plasticine tools. A little pack of them, which will go with that. And they were £1.77 with 20% off. So I will probably pop them in that tub. Right, next, this will go away for his birthday. Have a turtly awesome birthday. TEMU are brilliant for cards if you need cards. So hopefully I won't forget where I put that, because I always forget where I put things. And that was £1.30 with the 20% off as well. Bargain! Right, next I've got these. So one each for them. This one is Look and Find. I'm going to open it. Now, their colouring books and things like that are never very thick. I've noticed when they turn up, they're always quite thin. You don't get a lot. But this one is Look and Find, Shape and Colour. Now, this is for Finley. He's really, since he started school, he's really into this kind of stuff. So you can colour it in, but it's also got on there Look and Find. And there's all the symbols. And you've got to find them, and then you colour them in. You write down how many of them are in there. And you can put your name on the top. So I'm going to get him a pack of felt tips, and that will be one for him. But look how thin it is. It's a shame it's so thin for what it is. It was £1.95. Then the next one was a colouring book, which I will probably give either him or Lula Bells. Like I said, I'm going to get them some felt tips or crayons or something. And once again, it's very thin. You could probably get thicker ones in the shops than this. But this one, yeah, this is for Lula. Right, so this one, Little Fish Make Friends. And it says, the colour of the sea bed is deep blue. Note that different fish are distinguished by different colours. So it's got facts in it as well, which is quite cute. And it's showing you on here the colours that they use. And it gives you facts about them. And it's all different. This one's all different animals. Cute kangaroo, elephant. I mean, it's a very, very thin little book. But if I get a pack of felt tips as well, that's another Christmas gift. Next is this. I'm taking the packaging off because the last thing we need Christmas Day is loads of packaging. So this is for Finley. I don't know whether I'm going to get him like a little face cloth, toothbrush and bits like that and give it to him as a wash bag, or whether I'm going to fill this with crayons and craft stuff. Potentially craft stuff, I think, just so we can keep it all together. Like get him some pencils but it's got a little turtle on it. So yeah, I might get him, I've got some stickers here, so I might put stickers in it, pencil, pens, so you can keep it all together. But I thought that was cute. And that little wash bag was, how much were you, little wash bag? £1.86 with the 20% off. Right, next. I love it when they put things in little boxes, especially this. And I'll tell you for why, my darlings, if I can open it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. If any of you used to watch my channel when I first started, you'll remember that this was actually my lounge. It's slightly bigger than what we now have as the lounge, and that was our bedroom. And one thing when it was the lounge was that it has the fireplace in it still. So I have Trixified Christmassed up. There is some little lights on here. My fireplace, which sits next to my bed. We're going to be decorating this room next year. It's at the moment just a dumping ground, to be fair. I absolutely love my bed. They will stay on it all year round. I also put a picture up there, which is a bit Christmassy. But yeah, we will be decorating this next year in January. So I'll look forward to sharing that with you when I do. Right. Oh, I was opening this. I couldn't think what I was doing. It is actually a candle for his birthday. He's going to be 5 in May. It's got a little turtle on it. There we go. I think you just literally plonk that in the cake. Please don't let me forget where I put it. I can't, you know. But that's really good that that's in there because it will keep it safe. So that little candle, which I've I will put with his birthday card so I don't lose it, was £1.27. I got a 60p price adjustment and the 20% off. So that's the theme for his birthday, I think. This is a Primark cup. Isn't it adorable? I need to get some batteries. Now, he is afraid of the dark. Most kids are, but he absolutely hates it. These are little lights, turtles, and it's like got the battery pack. So I'll put some batteries in and he can have this near his bed. And look, you could get these in different colours. I just got the green ones. They were £1.90 with 20% off, and he will love those. So these are all for Finn. I'm really glad I finally got some bits for him. Right, next is the t-shirt. I will give him for Christmas, although as much as he'll love it because it's got turtles on, he probably won't be that impressed. It's a really nice size, lovely, soft, grey t-shirt, and it's got his name on it and it's got a turtle on it. It's a good size, actually, and I went for age 5. It was £2.58. That is all it was. It's a really nice fabric, that one. So that's one thing. Next, I'm sure I got him another t-shirt. I did. Now this one is completely different material. It's the dry fit sort. Once again, age 5. And it says, just a boy who loves turtles. Oh. So I probably wrap the t-shirts up together. That's a really nice, like, dry fit, soft material. And that t-shirt was only £2.12 with 20% off. So that's that. Next, I have got a little decoration. I might do this before Christmas for him, or I might just tie it onto his presents as a little gift tag. But it's the little 3D plastic. I'm thinking I might Trixify this up. I like these little ornaments, but they're always, to me, a little bit basic. And I like to add some bells and different ribbon. I don't really like this ribbon. I'm just looking to see if I've got one over here so you can see. No, I will add some bows and bells and bits and barbs. Can't thread that in at the moment, but it's that. So I'll put that in my craft shed and do that. And that little ornament was very cheap, if I can find it. It was just £1, and then I got the 20% off. So that's that. Then I got some little stickers. They're not stickers, they are iron-ons. Butterfingers. It's weird weather at the moment. We keep getting sunshine, but it's freezing. And then the next day it'll be quite warm. And then we'll have a really rainy day. And it's certainly not how you'd expect it to be in November. You can start like this, dressed in the morning, and by the afternoon you've taken it all off because you're boiling hot. It's just, I like winter to be winter, do you know what I mean? Now these are really good quality. They are iron-on, so you get your iron nice and hot. You can put them on anything. I've got them with the idea of putting them on some clothes for him, and you get 3 in there. And they were 91p for the 3. And they're actually a really good size if you look. 20% off that as well. So I might put them on a bag or on a little kind of waistcoat or something. I'm not sure yet, but I just had to have them. Then I got these. Now, I think, like I said, I'm going to pop these into that little wash bag. But they are all different types of turtles. Adorable, cute little stickers. Or I might stick them all over his presents. I don't know. I think I'm going to give them to him because he loves the sticker. And there's 50 of them here. And they were 99p, but I got 20% off. So he will love doing that. Right, talking of stickers, there is more. Just your roll of stickers. They do all sorts of stickers on TEMU. But they are all turtles. And I can imagine we're all going to end up with these stuck all over our faces. But you get 500 stickers on that roll. I mean, I could get some plain wrapping paper and just stick these all over it, couldn't I? But those 500 stickers were £2 with 30p off price adjustment and then 20% off that. So, bargain! I don't know if any of you've seen that I have my Christmas tattoo. Had it for years now. It's the Coca-Cola Santa, and it says believe. It's my favourite tattoo. My grandchildren think that he's watching them all the time. It's so handy. Handy dandy. Right, next. We're still on turtle related. Ah, this is cute. Fleecy, fleecy, softy, softy, wafty. It's only a little blanket. You could get it bigger, but this size is perfect for a child. It's 1 metre by 170, I think. But look. Oh, turtles. He can have this on his bed or put it in the car and have it. Really cutesy, cutesy. It's so soft. I've got so many of these blankets for Winnie, for everybody. And it is super, super soft. So that is another Christmas present for him. And it was honestly so inexpensive. It was £4.11 with £1.80 off price adjustment and 20% off. Then I got, get these bigger. They say like as if they're a massive towel, and it's tiny. It's like a hand towel, look. Literally, so thin and so little. But I suppose he can use it just to like when he's washing his hands and stuff. It's supposed to be a beach towel. What part of your body is that going to cover up? But it's, yeah, it's a towel. And it's a turtle. He can just use it to like wash his hands, and I mean you could make a cushion cover out of it because it's super soft, but yeah, it certainly wasn't a large towel like they've put on here, so that's a little bit disappointing. And how much was it? It says a large towel, £1.70 with 30p off and 20% off price adjustments. I'm not going to send it back because he can just use that to do his little face wash and hand wash, can't he? But that is not a large towel, TEMU. Right, next I bought 2 of these because I felt like I can't give Finn without giving Loli them. So I've got 2. Let's just open 1 pack. £3.24 with 20% off. So it makes them £2.50-ish. And it's the soft polyester, but it's really like almost satiny. And it's really bright, but it's a little t-shirt. It's a pyjama set. Little shorts. So yeah, it's a pyjama set. And I just thought for that price, he'll love it. He needs PJs. And then I got Lola a set as well, just because I felt like didn't want to leave her out really. So that's that. More turtles. So if you've got, say your grandchild or your child likes unicorns, just put in unicorn on TEMU and see what it brings up. If they like elephants, just put in elephants and you'll get everything under the sun. You know, you name it, they'll put it on there. I got him some Croc charms. He has already got Crocs, but turtles. They're all different types of turtles. Maybe Lola will like some of these as well. So he can take the Crocs off charms he's got on his Crocs and put these ones on. So the Croc charms were £1.49. There's 7 of them, which is a bit of an odd number. 3. Why have I put 7 in? I don't know. £1.79. No, they weren't. They were 99p. I might get him some new Crocs. I'll get him some green Crocs and put them on. It'll be more of a present, won't it? Right, next was a mug. He likes to drink out of what he calls a big boy mug. And I thought this was cute. It says handmade with love on it. Someone handmade it. I went for one that's green on the inside. Ah, he doesn't look like a very happy turtle, does he? But I just thought he's a big boy now, so he can have a big boy mug. And he does like a cup of tea and a hot chocolate, you know. And it came in that, which is good, so it didn't break. And the mug was only £2.90 with 20% off. So I've done really good with this order. I'm really pleased with it all. It's all going to get put away ready for Christmas. I will be buying him a main present, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to get him loads more bits, you know. I've got 2 more things. This I am so impressed with. I'm going to pick up another one of these. I've shown you in a different haul. You may have seen it or you may not have yet. But he absolutely adores building and he loves Minecraft. Not that he plays it yet because he's a bit little. But if he goes on my boy child's PC, he likes to watch him play it. But it isn't Minecraft. But if you look at it, it's almost You would say it was Minecraft. And I have bought him a load of these bricks, and I'm going to buy a box and fill it up. And I've bought some more to come because I think you need lots and lots and lots. Yeah, I've already bought some of these before. I'm going to make him a big tub of them because I think you always need loads when you're doing stuff like this. But I thought this one was brilliant for being out and about. You know, when they get bored, when they're either in the car or you're going somewhere and you feel like you need to take something to distract them. And what I love is they're magnetic. So as you can see, I'm just showing you on here, but I'm definitely going to get another one of these because look at that. I just think what great fun. And it was quite inexpensive actually for what it is. And it comes in a box. It's all really good. £5.52 and I got £1.30 off. So going to definitely get another one. Might even get Lola one. And then last but not least at all, he was very small when he came out of the package and I've let him puff up overnight. But he's the softest turtle you would ever find. He's a really good size. It did say large. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger, but actually I'm glad it's not smaller. Turtle. How much were you, little turtle? How much were you, little turtle? He was £5.80. But I did get 20% off him and I got £1.10 off him as well. So Finn will absolutely adore him. He is beautiful. That's it. That's everything. Let me know in the comments what you liked. If you want any links for anything, just ask in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, hype, all that jazz for me because it helps my channel out the most. I really appreciate you all watching. I will be back again really soon. We've got lots of hauls coming up. Let me know what your favourite thing was. Did I do well? I think he's going to be really chuffed. I think that's it really. So until next time, ta-ta for now.